Oh, time to hit that club, y'all. Bella Flame. About to come in the club with IMG. My brothers were finna take y'all bitches. Yeah. Oh, come on. Bella, with the screen when I enter. About shit, BBG, representer. I need a section and some ones. And a crew of boss niggas, no thugs. No. We ain't worried about nothing. For a nigga, we ain't worried about nothing. We don't need no security. IMG in the motherfucking building. I'm a female shot caller, top listed author. People say I'm cute and bossy. Worry about the money, never worry about a bitch. Gold brace, soft lip, thick ass and hips. 1 shot, 2, 3 shot, 4. It's Bella Flame, baby ready for woe. Got a whole lot of bands that I'm ready to throw. Spin a check or sit down and just hit the dough. Got these bands in my hand for a bitch that's bad. Watch it, watch it, watch her shake that ass. Watch it, watch it, watch her shake that ass. Watch it, watch it, watch her shake that ass. If you a big boy baller and you know you got it bad. Watch it, watch it, watch her shake that ass. Watch it, watch her shake that ass.
Oh, because I know all the spots. I'm like, they must not be from Atlanta. Hey, this Sunday Fun Day, Shanny JackMe Show, and I'm here today. It's been 2 weeks out, been handling business handled. You know, so I'm back. So just let y'all know. For all y'all niggas out there, we here, I'm here. Shout out Shanny JackMe Show.
That's
we
right.
Turning it up,
That's
know.
right. That's right.
Free Flow Sunday, so that means I'm talking about anything and everything.
That's right.
We taxing every motherfucker that's getting a 304 shirt.
Yeah, everybody that's right here talking about they got 304 shirts and all that shit. Pay me.
The next move is gonna be the best move.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got a check for me, don't look for me.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Don't be looking for me. Y'all can call in 678-740-9894. 678-740-9894. I know y'all ain't gonna call because y'all some scared motherfuckers. But you can call me. I'm here. I'm
Right.
always rocking the telephone.
Right.
Call in. Just say hey or anything, you know, and then you can log back on. Because I know how y'all ain't got but one phone in the house. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
niggas ain't got no 2 phones.
No, ain't no 2 phone, motherfucker, unless you making money. You having the business. They back, they back, lady love. We back. It's the Shanny JackMe Show, and we back. You know,
right.
So yeah, tune in, call in, say whatever it is that you want to say. Big old strap. That what's up, T. Cox. Gotta get my buddy on. Gotta get big straps on the show. I'm starting back my interviews, y'all.
Okay.
So if you want to talk about it, know about it, thinking about it, you can come here and we can discuss it.
And be about it.
And be about it. You ain't about it if you ain't come to the Shanny JackMe Show
That's
to talk
right.
about it.
That's
you
right.
ain't about a goddamn time. Y'all just watching. And I know y'all watching because that 304 done went viral.
That went blew up.
Yeah, y'all wasn't talking about that beeper shit. And I know it, you know, so, but I'm going to let y'all have that. Yeah,
Right.
It really was.
I never saw that pop up nowhere for the substitute of that word.
Right.
So now y'all's calling these girls the 304s. I get it. You know, okay, Lady Love said she ain't scared. You know, that's what I'm talking about. Don't be scared. And Lamb say she the original ATL.
Yeah.
I'm original ATL. Brady Hospital, Washington High School, Cleveland Avenue, motherfucker, all that shit. Pittsburgh, goddamn, wherever you want to say, Harry home. I done been to all the homes.
Techwood.
Techwood. What is that? You know, I done walked all them streets. You know what I'm saying? I done had a boyfriend everywhere. You know? I done had your man everywhere because they were my boyfriend. They were somebody else's boyfriend. Always somebody else's boyfriend. You know, my boyfriends used to be scared.
You're right.
You know, I always had boyfriends that was not behind. They were behind the scenes.
Okay.
You know, so yeah, I know. T. Cox was one of my little boyfriends. But we was real good friends.
Okay.
We was like almost brother and sister type, cause we was always together.
Okay.
We pull up in
He trying to see what the hell you doing.
No, he wasn't that kind to want to watch or see what's going on. We just was friends.
So y'all pull up and join Bruh South.
We was just started smoking weed in our life and shit, and we wanted it. We pull up down there in Jones Bus South, and all them niggas pull up, run up to the car. They 10 hands in the goddamn car window.
Right.
Everybody pick a sack. We pick a sack. You know, so them were the days. right there.
Trying to see
That when whoever had the biggest pack, we gonna buy it. It was $10. We was just $10.
Right.
We was smoking
Right.
Philly blunts and Optimos, and we would fill them motherfuckers up. Then you know.
Okay.
Right.
And that's how it was. You know, John Bus South was the spot because I lived. Let me see, what was I living at then? Ain't no telling, but I knew I was from Cleveland Avenue. I went to George High School before South Atlanta. I went there, you know. So all these other schools they done put together.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Brown High. You know,
Okay.
My ninth grade year, I was at Brown High. That was the last year that they was open. So Brown High ended up going to Washington High.
Okay.
And when we went to Washington High, them folks. When I say terror, because they was rival schools, and they ended up putting us all together. And Lord, honey, they used to be shooting in classrooms.
Oh, Lord.
We had to do a whole walkout. We just walked out of school. We was like, this is it.
This is unsafe.
This shit is unsafe. Niggas finna get killed in here at school, you know. So better understand that the school days back then was not.
Lay last up original ATL.
Original graded baby, yes ma'am.
Original
yes, ma'am.
ATL new meatball was Jonesboro South.
Right. She said new meatballs was that's right. Jonesboro South, Jonesboro North. I didn't do the North.
Okay.
That was
We
I
used to
think
stay in the South.
the North was kind of not bougie, the bougie part of the hood, but the South. If y'all from Jonesboro South, tune in, sign up, call in to represent your motherfucking hood, cause they turned all that down.
And I'm not a Grady baby. For some kind of amazing reason, my mama had money when she had me, and I was born at Presbyterian St. Luke in Chicago, not at Cook County. It was Cook
County was the Grady.
Right. Cook County Hospital was the Grady Hospital in Chicago. I was born down the street at the Presbyterian St. Luke. Right.
Church hospital.
Right.
You know,
Right.
You were born at Gruffalo.
Yes.
If you born at Northside Hospital, you was a bougie baby.
Right.
Alone the Georgia Baptist folk, they normally had their mama them had a job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you had a job. Your mama was working then, but
my
you
mama
was at Grady Hospital.
My mama didn't have no job, but she got me up in
premature
Presbyterian St. Luke where I was born.
Girl, I was premature incubator baby.
You
No, I was an incubator baby. I had to stay there.
Oh.
They had to keep me there. I was a little baby. I was a Coca-Cola little baby.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my little nephew was a little baby.
Really?
He had to stay too. That's why when I see his little head, his little head shake just like how I was. Get that little, but his little head, it's right. He got a little cute little head. But when I look at him and his little side view, I said, Lord, that little baby head look like how my little head look.
I was telling Lamb one day, I was like, you got to shake the baby head. You got what? Yeah,
now they put him on the little cap.
Oh, they put him on the cap.
They put a little cap on and they just a little baby. Baby so precious.
Your baby have a cone head.
Yeah, some baby come out
Squeeze through that coochie hole.
Coming out that narrow hole, and the little baby head just got smashed, squished. Little squish.
I felt it hurt. He was slitting my shit. I just
Really?
They was like, let it go. I was like,
It
It hurt.
Ooh.
I think they was being a bitch Shan.
But see, they kill a lot of babies
I didn't
like
have
that.
No
parent.
nothing.
No
nothing.
epidural.
No epidural, no IV, nothing, no nothing. It was just straight up.
Okay, Pool Creek. Okay, Original ATL was Charles Disco. That's right. V's Figure 8. About the V's Figure 8. Yeah, we gotta talk about all that. The whole 731 on Campbellton Road. You know that my brother's keeper. I was too grown for that, but the MBK.
Too grown for
You know what I'm saying? It was all Atlanta was Atlanta.
Right.
That serious. They can't take it. Yeah, Atlanta. And then when y'all were talking about Claremont Lounge, that bitch never closed.
Right.
They had old strippers.
Right.
Talking about strippers was 45, 50-year-old strippers.
Strippers go to retire.
That's where when you
That's why I said they came from the Foxy Ladies.
Yeah, you done left the mainstream and you still about your money. You went to Claremont Line. And you going down.
Was coming to see you.
But you got seen about. You know what I'm saying? Because Ponce de Leon was a whole strip. It was Stewart Avenue was the main strip. That was the strip that everybody know. But Ponce de Leon was a different beast.
Okay.
What was that club that used to sit back there in the back? I can't think of it right now. That sat behind. It's the Quokka there now, but it was another one that sit back in the back and it go down like in a cave. It was like a cave. Shabu. Y'all don't know about Atlanta. Y'all don't know about Atlanta. These 731 was the spot. Yes, it was. 559 was the spot. You know, all them was what was happening. And y'all say y'all ain't never leave with a nigga at the club. I didn't. But I remember one time at the 559 I left with one person. That was the only person, but we knew each other. And it was just, that was my last time doing that, and I didn't do it again, you know, because I just didn't play that because I came with girls.
Right.
And the law is you leave with who you coming with. And that's the game. You don't go to no club, be with y'all and y'all leading. And the only way you gonna leave is we know this your boyfriend.
Right.
We know y'all.
Nah, bitch, come with us.
We done been over, you know what I'm saying? We done been over his house, that house, the trap. We done been to all of them spots, and you can go with him. But ain't no leaving just because.
I was trying to tell you, Shan, at the club, look, shoot.
Yeah.
Me and the dude got together all day like we got married in the club same night.
Right.
People like, I got $1,500. I was like, yes, okay. My friend was like, bitch. No. I said, hey.
He talking money.
Yeah.
He talking money.
This is straight something else.
Yeah. This not that. No, this not that. I'm finna go. I'm finna leave.
They would not let me go.
You go with who you came with. She said the original ATL was the 17th. I'm hoping I'm seeing
from
it right.
Born Home.
17 from Born Home.
You know them big ass families. Rashawn.
Oh, yeah.
Rashawn them one of them. Yeah.
The people that got 10 children and them children were hanging. They were clicked up.
They took apartments in Born Home and knocked walls out to make
bigger
rooms and shit for all these people. All these kids.
Yeah.
And they stayed there. Even when they children got old enough to get an apartment, they stayed out there.
Yeah.
It was that type.
That's how the project was.
Right.
The project was you stay there.
You don't leave.
You couldn't leave.
Your children don't leave. Don't
nobody leave. And everybody in the apartment got the same baby daddies.
Right. Oh shit.
Oh yeah. We was big family. I never lived in the projects. I didn't. My mama when I lived, but I had to go there. When we lived in Cotton Creek down there off of Cleveland Avenue, and they done changed it or whatever. Across the street from the golf course.
Right.
You know, if you ever go down there, you'll see some apartments across the street, and then you'll see the golf course.
Right.
I don't know if we was bougie or not, but I know we caught hell. You know,
right.
It wasn't all that. I remember when the Marta bus started going down there, they had 78 Cleveland Avenue. That was the first bus to go down Cleveland Avenue, because we used to have to walk to we used to have to walk to catch the 54 off of Brown Mill Road.
Okay.
So anybody listening, y'all know what time it is.
Right.
Y'all know what time it is. She said the 19s was Salem. Yeah. All that. It was, you know what? Life was really good, fabulous.
Was it good?
Ghetto fabulous.
Right.
Ghetto fabulous. And see, that's what you be trying to say about Rika. They had money, but
they did,
but it was ghetto fabulous. It was the ghetto fabulous.
She always try to say they were poor. I said, no, you wasn't.
She said, I never lived in the projects. I hung out in East Lake Meadow. Okay, so you were east side. So you was on and see, I never went to Decatur.
Oh, okay.
I started
wasn't
East Lake.
You had to know somebody to go over
Oh yeah, you couldn't just go over there. What were the other apartments over there? East Lake Meadows is another thing I can't think of it. But I remember even Moreland Avenue, Four Seasons. You ain't fuck around over there. You didn't fuck around in Four Seasons.
That's why I got shot.
You didn't get fuck around in Thomasville. Them the project that see John Bus out in Thomasville. Them the one you don't mix. Them don't mix. They didn't mix well at all. See, y'all learned Atlanta history today. If y'all don't, because this how you know when you from out of town. These folk can't have this conversation.
That's right. That's right. I can't have it.
You flew here. If you don't know nothing about these projects we calling out, You flew here. You know what I'm saying? You weren't born
I took the
here.
Greyhound here, but I get it.
Y'all went for here. You couldn't come out, call out Pittsburgh, Mechanicsville.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You can't call out them Thomasville. You know, all them holes in the walls. These folk making money.
Right.
This what I'm talking about. These apartments were making
money. Right.
This what Atlanta drug scene was about.
Right.
All these projects that we calling out, this how the money was made. This what made Black Mecca.
Okay.
This what made Atlanta the Black Mecca, these projects that we calling out. So all this other shit that they talking about, you know, the music industry and all that shit, all that came from these projects.
Right.
Everybody from
Who
this
you
side.
think will have these boys in the studio trying to rap? You know,
The dealer
paying for it.
Yeah, this shit was something different. You know, Atlanta was the shit, you know, for the trap. But then when the Miami boys came up here, they changed the scene. They were killing motherfuckers.
Right.
They wanted what we had. You know, they came up here and they were bad. You know, it was all bad.
Our people had to go ahead.
They had to stand up. You know what I'm saying?
Cause y'all had it quiet. We don't go over there and do nothing. We don't go over here and do
they
nothing.
no doing this.
But when they came, they wanted it all.
They wanted it all.
Oh,
they
okay.
wanted it all. So it was bad, you know. So in that part, you know what I'm saying? They thought Atlanta was slow. Even the New Yorkers thought Atlanta was slow. We were.
He thought we were slow.
But see, that's because you come from the North. See, the North thought that.
I didn't think y'all was slow. I just thought the Klan was still around.
Because y'all thought Atlanta was Georgia.
Right.
See, y'all still thought about Forsyth County.
Right.
Polk County.
Right.
Cobb County. All that old shit. Cobb County.
Right. Well, that's
know
where
what
I
I'm
moved to
saying?
when I first came here was Cobb County.
See, y'all moved to the wrong side.
To 2000s. I didn't come to 2000s, but even then when I came,
Cobb
it was
County just had started getting
right.
black.
I said,
You know, in the late 2000s.
My friend was like, "You go down there, you know them Klan gonna be waiting."
So they had them portrayed us for having clans.
Right.
You know, they were here, but they weren't here when we were growing up.
Oh, okay.
You know, they might have came out with Dr. King and all them, and even before Dr. King, because I'm sure they didn't just witness too much of the Klan.
Right.
Because they took the hoods out early.
Right,
You know, they took the hoods out early, and you know, in the Klan, they still here. They are district attorneys now.
Right.
They're our judges now.
Right.
You know, all of those are the clans now.
Right,
you know,
right.
Some of the police, they thought ATL was Wayne Williams, so they were scared of that.
Right.
We were scared of that.
Right.
You know, but I know it wasn't just Wayne Williams. Wayne Williams might have killed somebody,
All them.
but he didn't they blamed all of this on him.
Right.
And that man didn't kill all them people.
Right.
You know, he didn't have enough manpower. He lived in the West End.
Right.
He lived over there in the hood.
Right.
You know what is that off of Martin Luther King? He was somewhere around now.
Yes.
So he didn't just kill his own people.
They just
like
covered
that.
it up.
He might have had a little punk that he might have did kill.
Right.
You know, but he didn't
no
do
way
it
he
all.
Unalive. We gotta
There's
say
no way.
unalive.
Atlanta.
Unalived all them.
No, he
Right.
didn't. That's right. Unalive. Now wait a minute. With the unalive, put me on game. When we started saying that?
When Instagram and Facebook start blocking you.
You from saying?
We in
the word.
Facebook jail right now for something was said on one of the shows, so we can't go live on Facebook
Oh
no
well,
more
I
right
know
now.
what might have been my show.
Nah, you ain't been here in a while. It was last week sometime.
Really? So
Yep.
that they, oh my goodness. See,
Say-
that's one thing about that. Now that's why. Now if y'all are like me right now, I'm not with social media.
Right.
I know I need to be here as much as I should because I have this show, but at the same time, it's a turnoff.
Right.
First of all, I see the same things
Every day, over and over.
When Instagram first started, we was just taking pictures of your food, pictures of flowers, pictures of your family, and then they allowed us to put these word pictures up. You know, so we graduated to that, and then we evolved into the videos, and now you allowed us to do these things, but now you want to restrict these things.
Right.
Mama D went to Turner. Turner High.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? It was everything. Washington High was a good ass school. You know, at that time. The band, Marching 100. If you went to the football game and they said Washington High was there, you wasn't there for the game. You were there for half
time, right?
Because that's the Florida A&M base. If you went to Washington High, you went to Florida A&M College. And you know, and even when they graduated from high school and went to Florida and was in the band, they still came to Washington High School and played
with them.
Because that's just how tight they were, you know. And if they didn't have 100 people, they got some 100. They made it 100. They made it the March 100, and that's just how it was, you know. And that's how connected we were in school and how life had us, you know, growing up. We all was really good together, even though we had individuality and it seemed like the projects were divided. We knew when to come together.
Right.
We knew when it was time to stand up and be us. Be Atlanta. We be Atlanta. See, like now when guys meet me, or people, not even just guys, because the guys, they scared of that real ATL. They ain't gonna tell no lie. Because they be running up on the other folk that from somewhere else.
Right.
But when they run up on the ATL, they know the difference. And it is a difference.
It is a difference. I agree with that.
Just understand that we not cut like y'all. We not cut. The
cloth in the water.
The cloth is very, very cut.
I say that all the time. When I tell Sick all the time, y'all niggas is niggas.
We niggas. Cause we grew up with niggas.
Right, y'all niggas.
See, what it was is, cause even the little street that I lived on, I lived off of Erin Avenue, but that was right off of Stewart Avenue. Cause I remember as a young girl, I was like, I'm gonna be a prostitute. And that was just but listen, because let me tell you, it was the mindset that I had from watching movies and seeing prostitutes. They were pretty.
Okay.
They dressed well.
Right.
They had on makeup. They was all the girls looked good.
Okay.
You know, as far as the selling the sex part, I didn't understand
that part. Okay.
I knew the look that the women had.
And you wanted to look like that.
And I wanted to look like that. Okay. You know, just like with Rick James. He had the Mary Jane girls, and they had on fishnets and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fur coats
Apollo.
you know, I'm serious. Don't be laughing.
Apollonia 6 and all that.
Apollonia 6. I was Apollonia, and I'm like, bitch, I was so mad at Prince for having that hoe on the back of his motorcycle. I could have killed her. I was like, what the fuck you doing with her? You know what I'm saying? Even when Michael Jackson, even though it was, look, when I saw Michael Jackson in that Say video, it was his sister, but I didn't know that.
Right.
Bitch, what you doing with him? I was mad. I was at home disgusted. I'm serious. Being one of my... Do you hear me? I was mad. Purple Onion was Stewart Avenue. Absolutely. Screaming Wheels. That's Stewart Avenue.
So you were mad.
I was disgusted. What is she doing in this movie? And I was a little girl. Jealousy starts early.
Right.
You learn how to be jealous of a bitch real early.
So you were flipping tables early.
I was turning over tables and everything. Yes. Yeah, why is she with him? You know what I'm saying? I knew how to hate a hoe quick. I hated a 304 instantly.
You hated a 304
I was
instantly.
8 years old hating a hoe. You know what I'm saying?
Hate her so much, turn her ass upside.
I was
not upside down, but right side up.
I used to look at Prince album, and I know this probably sounds real psychotic, and I would just cry. I was just crying. I was like, why isn't he with me? You know? And this a grown ass man. That's why. Listen. That's why it's hard for me to like little girls, because I know how I was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I knew we liked the grown men. You know what I'm saying? I knew we had crushes. And I know when little girls are crushing. You know what I'm saying? They crush on their own uncle. They crush on their own cousin. And it's that part of life. That's because you are a girl. You're growing up. And God put in you to like man. And yeah, you don't understand that this is your uncle, this is your cousin. This is not, you don't supposed to like them, but you like them because they're who you see.
Right.
You don't see no guy, and even with your teacher, you know what I'm saying? You kind of like, that's why when they saying that these girls are, girls stop, I can't stop laughing, because it's the truth. And I know that's why you're laughing, because you know that was you. It was you.
Right.
You was that. You know, so when I see little girls, I'm like, little bitch, go sit the fuck down. Because you're too fast,
right.
And I see
fast
you.
Tail
You can't tell me nothing about these little girls. I was looking at a little girl when I was getting my hair braided. She had a little pocketbook. She had on some little biking shorts and a little shirt. She was little. She was a little girl. Right. But I saw her.
Right.
I said, you getting your hair braided all long and shit. Oh, bitch, you finna think you cute. You finna be walking into school.
Right, thinking you cute.
Grown,
Right.
Thinking you grown.
Right.
You know, and these parents forgot that they forget that they were that.
Right.
And so they cater to it, and that's sad, you know, because it's a lot of young parents.
Mm-hmm.
And so they
very young.
And some of them didn't experience molestation, and I'm not gonna act like it never happened.
Right.
You know, but I know that beast. I know a predator. I know a predator.
When you see him.
I can smell a predator.
Right.
He smell like he been jacking off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, motherfucker? I know him. You know what I'm saying? So when I see little girls, I'm like, see you trying to be a prostitute.
Right. God damn, sad.
And I don't mean that in a
bad way
derogatory or a bad way.
Right.
It's just because you're young, you're growing up, and that's what God put in you to like men. You know, and it's nothing wrong with that, but you have to have guidance in that.
Right, how to steer it.
You can't just let your child walk around here and look like she's 20 years old.
That's true.
If she's 10 years old, she should look 16.
Right.
You shouldn't let her be in the room with you and your boyfriend. She running and jumping and hugging his neck before you do.
Right.
Sit your little ass down.
down.
Get over there and go in another room, because that's not where you need to be.
Right.
You don't need to be in his face. What are you doing?
At all.
At all. So what are you trying to do? You know, sit down somewhere. I don't like that.
Back in the day, you have to wait for your mama or your grandma to say, you going to speak? You just sit there and wait.
No, you don't even speak.
You don't speak. Unless they say you're going to speak.
You don't even need to be here.
Right.
You don't even need to be here.
This grown folk conversation.
This is grown folk conversation.
Yeah.
I remember listening to my mama having sex in the dope. I'm listening. You know, you trying to listen. That's how curious kids are.
Yeah.
And you have to watch them, just like how I was telling you with my nephew. You gotta watch them, because they record everything.
And store it.
Everything you do, everything they see, they gonna mimic it. They're gonna do it. They're gonna be trying to see what's going on. So you have to pay attention to your child, your children.
Right.
You know, and these boyfriends that y'all have, that at y'all houses, some of them ain't there for you. Some of them ain't there for you. Some of these boyfriends are there to get to your kids, you know, or to your teenager. You know what I'm saying? T-Car say, I'm back. Yeah, you missed that. I told everybody how we was best friends and how we pulled up in the South. We were rolling them blunts back then.
Right.
But my mama, she was so through with me, she had to throw her hands up. Yeah. She was like,
you was a bad child.
Oh my God, I was the worst. I was the middle child, and I saw a lot, experienced a lot, and it was just that. I had a sugar daddy. I was 17, 18, and T-Cox was with me one time. Listen. We was going to a hotel, he and I. We was actually going to go fishing.
Okay.
Child, my sugar daddy done pulled up on the bitch. He done gave me a Buick Regal, a car. He done gave me a goddamn 1979 Buick Regal.
Okay.
I had music in the trunk, and that motherfucker pulled up on our ass, and it was horrible. And T-Cox probably saying, he said, oh, now you saying that with your sugar daddy. But we grown now. So,
right.
Yeah, I can keep it real now. But that motherfucker, it was like he had a GPS on the car.
Right.
We was trying to go to, oh God, what's the lake out here in Douglasville? We was trying to go fishing, but child, please, that nigga ruined all that. all that. We ended up just going to a hotel and laid down. We just like, fuck this shit. We just gonna smoke our weed and lay down. He's laughing like a motherfucker. That shit was crazy. Yeah, but I had a sugar daddy young. You know, one of my little friends that lived on my street. When I say I was bad. I had started smoking weed and shit by 16, 17. And I used to go down to his house and we smoked weed, and he turned me on to this old man. And he was like, cause I always been about my money.
Okay.
And he taught me that.
Okay.
You know, and shout out to D. Dante, rest in peace. He's dead right now. But he told me the game. He showed me the game. He showed me how to. He told me. I was like, I want to strip. And cause I did want to go to the club and I want to dance, and I was skinny as hell, still is, but I was super skinny then. And I didn't know how to dance. I said, Dante, let me show you what I got.
Right.
So I remember we was down there, we was smoking some blunts and shit, and I stood up and I started dancing and shit, and he was like, Shan, stop. He was like, you look like a robot. I was like, the fuck? He was like, you look like a robot. And I was like, oh my God, really?
He told you just like that.
What's so genuine about him, he got up and showed me what to do.
Right.
He said, you do like this, and he was showing me, and he was like, you tap, you hit your ass.
Lay Lila said, what's his name? Willie.
Oh, my sugar daddy. No, his name was Reggie. His name was Tow Truck Reggie. He used to tow cars. And if y'all knew of a man that towed cars, he was the one. And he was one of ATL's finest tow truck drivers. He bought junk cars. That's how I kept a new car every season.
Oh, okay.
Every time my car broke down, I had a white Cadillac, a short dog. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't play with me. I had a short dog. What else other little car I had? I remember the Regal and the short dog. Them was like my two cars. You know, and so. You know, just growing up, but see, that was a lot. You know, you got in that game.
Right.
As a woman, at the age that I am, our group of young women, we wanted to strip. And the niggas was dope dealers. Okay. They wanted to sell dope. And that's what we had to survive. We had to do that.
Lay Lila said that was my uncle.
Not I ain't finna believe that he stayed off of Stewart Avenue, and if he did, she ain't lying. He was married to a white woman. She was from Germany. Now, if that's your uncle,
picture, though.
You'll know that. I can see her picture, but I can't.
You see how light it is?
Yeah, right.
She said, if you stay out Stewart Avenue, then
Oh yeah, they stole my goddamn speakers out in the car.
Oh really?
Off of 166. They stole my seats.
Oh, your seats.
They stole my car, broke down on 166 with no lights on. Y'all hear what Good Amar say? 166 with no lights on. No lights on.
Okay.
My car broke down over there on that motherfucker. I went back.
That's a dangerous car.
And my speaker was gone. My seats was gone. They took my seat because I had a Regal. I had a 79 Buick Regal. That's what everybody wanted. You know what I'm saying? Right. A child plea. That car was gone. They took all my little shit out of it. Yeah, they stripped my little car. And then what was extra crazy, we pulled up on the niggas getting the shit out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look like my car. When I tell you, I had a life. And it was crazy back then, but now that I look at it, that shit was wild.
But it's fun though.
It's fun now, but at those times that was
wild.
horrible. That was devastating.
I tell her all the time, I say you need to write a book about your life.
I could have
you too, but she really need to.
Yeah, and it's books in everybody.
Right.
If you grew
not
up
in mine.
From the 80s to the 90s to 2000, there's a book in you. And there's nothing wrong with sitting down, journaling it, and even just, the shit that they showing on TV, 2B and all that. We 2B.
Right.
They need to be looking for
us. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Tell them real Atlanta story.
She said, please don't tell me you know Willingham. Is that what they say, Willingham?
Yeah.
Is that the street, or is that, I don't know, Willingham? See, we gotta talk, man. Like I said, I came off Stewart Avenue, Deal Avenue.
Right.
Oh, yes, you were. Yeah, I grew up around all of that, and that's just how. That's Atlanta, you know what what I'm
Right.
saying? Yes, that was Atlanta. You know, we had drug dealer in the house. Okay, now see, is that off? If he off of Dale Avenue, then that's who we talking about.
Right.
And I got you on that. You know, I remember. See, this is how crazy it was. I know y'all know Batman. He got locked up for pimping. He was like the first guy that got locked up for pimping. And I had a little boyfriend down there in Pittsburgh. He used to sit down there for Sales Avenue. Not Sales, Rockwell.
Okay.
And I was sitting out there with my little car, and T-Car's probably like, oh yeah, bitch. Yeah, don't act like you didn't have another little girlfriend, April and all that, cause I know so don't do me on here. Anyway,
that's what he said. He said,
Joyland. Okay, see, I didn't too much go in Joyland until later in life, you know, cause there was some danger zones. In certain places you just don't go to. Just certain places you don't hang at. You know, so I'm down there on Rockwell, sitting on my car, you know, and Batman pulled up. See, he was a pimp. And he wanted me. This nigga pulled the pistol out on me. Yeah, he pulled the pistol out on me because I'm like, nigga, I don't need no pimp.
Right.
The fuck you thinking about? I got a sugar daddy. I'm already in motion.
Right.
Don't stop my motion. I'll get money. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need you to try to manage me. I'm managing myself. I never needed a manager. I'm the manager.
Right. I get all my money.
So I'm what they call a renegade.
Right.
I'm the one that they didn't want. You know.
Right.
Yeah, that nigga pulled the pistol out on me, and some time later he was locked up, you know, and them was just times. Them was just times, you know. I always had a job.
People these stories, they be like,
and people live these stories, and they'll be like, then you go flexing. Ain't no flex zone. They know better.
But you know what?
But
you know what? Y'all stories sound so much alike. All y'all when y'all be telling it, it's different in certain areas.
Different in certain areas, but it's because that's where we were.
Right.
That's where life was. It's girls that grew up in the West End that mamas put them out there, put them on. They do you hear what I'm saying?
That's your first pimp.
Yeah, they mama put you on to these men.
Your mama put you on to a nigga to try
Sparkle
to pull the money.
Telltale.
Oh,
okay.
And she can't.
And her mama either owns crack, but she put you up. Christ like mine. See, that's another one coming straight out of Pittsburgh.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when we grew up in those days, you know, we lived like that. We wanted to be strippers. We had these older men that sold dope.
Right.
Or they were just a little bit older than us. Just say for example, you 16, they 21. You know, and they would get money. So
she tell me all the time. She used to tell me I used to always pull up in Thero in a new car. I said, what?
Yeah, the niggas pull up in the car. They got the music beat. They got the money.
They got the music on when the buses pull up so all your friends
can see. Yeah. You gotta be seen getting in the car with a drug dealer. That was that part of. He pull out beat. You know what I'm saying? Shit, but I had my own car beat. You know what I'm saying? I had to have me 212s. Every car I had, except the one I got now, kept me some beats.
Get your sound in.
Because I love music, and I grew up around guys that put speakers in the music, you know, in their box, you know, so in the back of the trunk of funk.
Right.
You had to have it. But that's what Atlanta was about. We would buy pimps, hoes, and players.
Right.
You know, they drug dealers. That's all it was.
Right.
She said, I never wanted to strip. Did Bella Love, hey there. I never wanted to strip, but I wanted a Miami boy dope dealer real bad. Did you hear what she just said?
Who was that?
A Miami nigga. But they came. I just said that before you even got on the show, Bella. I was just telling how the Miami boy came to Atlanta and just took the fuck over.
Right.
You know, it was a struggle. You know what I'm saying? But they came and they brought cheap dope. You know what I'm saying? Right. They were down there with the Cuban. They were down there with the plug.
Exactly.
Right.
You know, they had the plug in Atlanta. We had dope. But they came with a plug.
And they had
so it was just a total different thing. You know what I'm saying? So we catered to that. You know, and that's what Atlanta about. Just like I said, Atlanta was the Mecca. The projects made Atlanta the Mecca. You might think it was about the music, but it was about the dope. You know what I'm saying? It was about, you know, they
dope made the music.
So see that? Bella said they brought the breakdowns in. They showed you how to break down. That's when the sets came dime bags. That's when you got the nicks. You know what I'm saying? They showed a nigga how to make nicks turn to bricks. You know what I'm saying? Bricks to nicks. You know what I'm saying? So it was everything. You know, so if you're not from Atlanta, Atlanta, you don't know this conversation.
Right.
You flew here. you didn't grow here. We true. We true to the game. Y'all fake to the game. Y'all don't know nothing about Atlanta, so y'all y'all don't know how it works. I supposed to be rich, motherfucker.
Right.
Had I stayed the
Right.
if I had stayed the path that I was going to just call myself getting a little boyfriend and shit, that would fuck me up. But I would have been rich, bitch. You know what I'm saying? She don't tell you new black cat. Oh man, you know what? We see, Lady Love, you married and shit, and you can't come to the show. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing wrong with your past.
Right,
and
right.
That's another thing. I understand when people get married, but see, if your husband don't know, and he don't have to know everything, but some things that I think should, like with I don't mind sharing my past experience, cause that's who I am.
The friends of mine that got married, their husbands don't like me.
Right, cause they knew how you roll.
She a different cup of tea though. You have to, cause I didn't like her.
Really?
When I first met, I couldn't stand her.
Really?
I hate her, and I hate her guts, but I just couldn't stand her.
Really?
But I was just like, cause I felt like she thinks she better than us. Like she thinks she better than me, but it wasn't that. It was just the whole.
Okay, good. She said her husband don't know he on that. But it was her whole personality.
Her personality, I just didn't like her.
I mean, because it was real.
But you gotta remember, I'm coming from Chicago.
Right.
So the scene is a little different.
Right.
And I come here and this nigga act like a nigga, but then
we acting like niggas.
But then she act like a nigga. But then she, she got all the jewelry, she Gucci down and everything. And I'm like, and then my ex didn't make it better because she would tell her things, and then she would do things to be nice, to be like she invited us for Christmas, and I was like, what the fuck she invite us for Christmas for? Cause my mind always been on what the fuck is the backstory.
It's always ulterior.
Right, ulterior motive. I said, why the fuck is she inviting us to Christmas for? You know what I'm saying?
So you always thought it was an ulterior motive.
But that was, I guess, it's a product of me where I grew up.
Right.
Well, no, if I'm inviting y'all, we opening gifts, y'all gonna need.
Then she give us a gift. I'm like, what the fuck? She think we can't buy our own motherfucking gift?
Nah,
I'm straight serious like that.
You was crazy. you was crazy.
Right. I
crazy.
Straight was like, what the fuck she buying me a gift for? I don't need I can't buy my own gift. I can buy my own kids. And my girls, they own motherfucking gift.
She was just a nice person.
Right. That what it was, but I thought it was like, she trying to show me like I can't get no gifts. Like, it was real.
Like mine said, I want to know everything about my wife, the good and the bad, because I want to know what I'm dealing with. Then I can know how far I can go.
Right.
You want to know these things. You want to know how to have these conversations.
Right.
You want to know if she a church girl. You
right.
don't want your wife. You don't want her to be acting like a church girl when she was the biggest strict. The biggest
right.
And then you go somewhere and
everybody know her.
You married to what?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Quite like, hey.
Do this right here. Me and my homeboy used to.
Right, yeah. And then you sitting there looking at her like that bitch won't need something to do, but she got down. But she done had a whole train of niggas done broke her down.
Right.
So it's not to express yourself and get judged.
I think people think that me and Slick had this conversation, think when you know about their past. See, I don't have a past really. So it's different for me because I was married so young.
Right,
I didn't go through all that stuff that y'all went through. I was already married. I was already in college.
We settled now.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my past terror.
Right.
But we talking about younger until I got 15 and went to college.
Christ like man said, I just went through that one. And see, we couldn't have this conversation with you when you was on the show because Hood was here.
Right.
And y'all was acting a goddamn fool. But Christ like man, and I hope you don't mind me sharing.
You have a real.
He was married to a woman, and I don't know if he knew she was a hoe or not. But I know she was because we worked together.
Right. Oh.
We hoed together. And when I saw him married to her, I was like, what the hell is he doing with her? And he didn't know that.
Right.
And thank God he's been delivered from that. You know what I'm saying? And see, that was the thing. She didn't share her past with him. He didn't know her past because when he saw her, when he met her, they was in different states. So he thinking, okay, da-da-da-da.
Right.
But she left these states because she was the state. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? State property. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She was state
But does
property.
that make it worse? Like, does that make it... I mean, even though that was in her past, a lot of people say you shouldn't be judged for your past.
You want to be done told your shit
Right.
before you hear the shit.
Yeah.
Because see, it's a different thing.
And she right about that part.
So when the nigga say, oh, you fucking with her, she used to do this and do that, and he need to be like, oh, I know.
Right.
You ain't telling me next. Cause see, you not hurting my feelings. Cause
Right.
that's what you trying to do.
Right. I already know
when,
this.
When you breaking me some fuck news, that
Right.
mean you trying to hurt my feelings. So
Right.
that mean you want me to bust your head almost.
Right.
But you're not gonna get your head bust because you thinking you hurting my feelings.
Right.
Because see, I'm not gonna bust your head now, cause bitch, she done told me that.
Right.
That ain't new news.
That's
She ain't
old
telling
news. Tell me
that.
something else.
She with me now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, ain't nothing wrong with it. And see, a lot of men want to try to act like they don't want a hoe from the street. But see, you want that.
Oh.
And not just for the sex, because she gonna have a different mindset. You know what I'm saying? You might have this business mind, and that's all you know. But you got a woman from the street. She see a sucker nigga coming in your face trying to bribe you.
Right.
You don't see it, or even a bitch, or
Right.
even a woman.
Right.
You thinking, oh, she just my friend. Nah, bitch, she waiting for me to move. She waiting on me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He said, no, it could have worked. Dang, I can't see.
Hold on. Let me read it for you.
Read it out loud. What?
He said, no, it could have worked until she tried to work one on me.
And that's true.
And
like I was a bad guy.
Like she was a bad guy.
She did try to paint a bad picture of him and all
Right.
that when she was the worst.
Right.
Of the worst. So she tried to get you first.
Right.
When she got, you know
Now,
what
when
I'm
I
saying?
started hanging out with Slick, because I was such in the cocoon, she did bust my bubble, and I think it bust too quick. Because the rush of all the stuff that you see and you hear, and you're like, man.
Yeah,
like,
you don't, cause see, it was overwhelming.
Right, it was very
It
overwhelming.
was overwhelming. You want to know a little bit at a
Time.
time. Don't do me like this. Don't throw me out here like this too
But
fast.
I thought that he do some shit.
And
No.
like she said, the women back in the day made the man strong.
Right.
And that's what we did. When we were with niggas, we looked out. See,
Right.
I remember when I had met one of my little guy friends, and he sold dope. And he told me he sold dope, and I liked him.
Right.
And he liked me.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, shit, I want to get what he say, a 4-way. And he said he needed, what, 1,200 or 2,400? I was working at Chevron. I got that money up in 2 weeks. I put you on.
Right.
And then I know to this day, if you ain't came on, he probably would come on here right now. And it can vouch.
Right.
That nigga, yeah, I gave you that front money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was working at the Chevron on Virginia Avenue.
We
That's what I did. That was my thing. I like
Put
it.
me on.
Put a nigga on. You know, whether he stayed or not.
Right.
I put you on.
You know
you
who
know
it
what
is.
I'm saying? And that's just what it was. And to this day, I'm still like that. I'm going to put you on another level.
Right.
I'm going to try to level you up. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? To these new girls, they want a nigga that's already situated.
Right.
You
That's
want
it.
a nigga that's already got it.
Mhm.
You know, and I ain't that bitch. I don't want a nigga that got it. I want to show you how to get it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to show you how to keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to show you we going to work this thing together if you willing to work with me.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? I ain't finna never tell a nigga to take care of me. I don't feel good for you to do that. I need to have my own
Own money.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a 50-50 type woman. I ain't the one that they gonna sit around and be talking about, oh, you need to get my half a bitch. Nigga ain't never really got my hair fit for me.
Right.
That shit on me.
Right.
My name, my hair, my look. That's for me. That's on me. I'll take care of that. I don't expect you to do that.
Right.
Why would I? You know what I'm saying? Christ
'Cause
like man said, because I wasn't worried about what her past was, but when you can't keep it real, then that's a problem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't care about the past. And that's what a lot of niggas don't really care about it. Niggas know they fucking with hoes somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But it's how you are with that person.
Right.
And it's the change that you make. Just like Lady Love said, people change.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think that you a hoe all the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna hoe out and disrespect you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do that. It's a level of respect in it.
I ain't finna be touching your homeboy.
I ain't finna touch your homeboy. And there's a lot of women out there like that. I don't like your homeboy.
Right.
I ain't looking at him. I don't care nothing about that. I don't care if he is the plug.
Right.
I don't want him. I chose to be with you.
Right.
You know, I choose. You choose. I'm choosing. I'm choosing.
I'm
Ain't
choosing.
no niggas gonna choose me. I choose you.
Right.
Respect that. So don't think that I'm finna go out and try to hook up with your homeboy when you gone. Even when the nigga need time. I stayed down. I ain't never been that bitch to run, because you goddamn doing this and doing that.
Well.
I don't do that. You know, you stay down and hold it down, and if you get out and choose to go a different way, that's on you.
Right.
But I know you gonna hate that you fucked over a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna be your fault. So it's just like that, you know, and that's just how real
they lied
women
said
are.
I wasn't either. I was the plug.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It was neither.
Right.
And a lot of women was the plug.
Yeah.
It was women so dope. It was women out here that got to the money, and niggas pulling up buying from her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I say the real ATL 304 was the real.
Right.
This fake shit that they got out here now, these folk ain't from here.
Right.
They
That's
don't
true.
They don't know how to handle this shit.
Right.
That's why when they looking stupid when the nigga got down fold, or when he go to jail, or when he lose the bag, you run around.
Right.
What you running for? Get it up, bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You help them come back up.
Right.
You ain't even got a job. You can't even go bring that. You can't even keep the pot man. You can't even keep a pot man. You can't even keep the place to stay.
Right.
You can't even keep the roof over your head because you don't know what to do.
Right.
So you wanted the man with the bag, and when he lose the bag, now you want to go run to his friend.
Right.
His friend
You don't know what
stupid.
else to do.
Because you don't know what to do. You got to know how to ante up.
Right.
Ante up. Get it right. Saying let's
Because if you were the real
Let's
nigga,
handle it.
handle it. That's right.
Right.
That's what you supposed to do.
he know how to go back and get it.
Yeah.
So you don't just walk away
Because he lost it.
Right.
Right.
He's gonna come back bigger and better.
Right.
So you ride that ride.
Right.
You help him get back on the ride, and he gonna respect.
the long game.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Even in the game, you help him get back right. You
Right.
don't run. He gonna respect you even more.
So if y'all break up, and he be like, you call, he be like, I gotta go.
You know what I'm saying?
If he with another motherfucker, y'all ain't together, and you
It's
call,
okay.
I gotta go.
I ain't talking
Shan
to you.
gotta go.
I ain't
Shan
talking
just
to you.
called me.
I ain't talking about you.
Right.
You lift that man up. Y'all ready to dump a nigga to the curb. Christ like mine said, I can't see it.
It was
read it loud. He said it was a lot of women
Keeping the bag. A lot of women keeping the bag in my hand.
because
I'm going to make
sure
your whole house good.
it's good, yeah.
Right.
So when you put a nigga, see, Christ like mine from the time that what I'm talking about.
Right.
You from the time when a nigga knew when he had a real down bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because she helped him get back on his feet.
Right.
And then plenty of men that got plenty of women friends that got to the bag. Them stripper girls, they were getting that money. So if you see a dope nigga come in and he done fell off a little bit, okay, and he come to whisper in your ear, you know what I'm saying? Because he done paid your way the whole time.
Right.
Why you can't?
bread on
Yeah,
you.
he done
So you
been
know what
pilling.
you get.
He done spent it on you.
Yeah, he done spent
you
it
know
on
you
you.
get
So
it
why
'cause
you?
you done saw it.
So why you can't lift Lynn the hand back?
Right.
He greedy bitch, motherfucker. I don't like that. I don't like that. Y'all don't
Well,
know how
I'm
to
telling
do it.
you, and being like that, you can reach back right now and be like, hey.
It's right
I fucked
now.
up.
Right.
And then
Right
be like, okay,
now.
what you need?
Right now.
Right.
And when I say my fake card ain't bad, I
Right.
hate at all.
All right.
At all.
I believe it.
If I could just make a call if I have to and get money, but I don't do that. I don't roll like that.
Right.
You know, but it ain't now day that I can't ask for it. You know what I'm
get
saying? And gon' get it with no problem. Ain't no problem being said.
Right.
You fucked up, okay?
Right.
With a nigga, without a nigga. You need to be straight.
Right.
Yeah, I did well, man. And it's gonna be
No problem.
no strings attached.
Ain't
No
nobody
problem.
telling me
Did what I needed. Did where I'm at. You know, so yeah.
I got a friend right now. Was stupid.
She keep talking about you sure his name
Ain't Willie.
But Willie must been a bad motherfucker. He got to be a bad motherfucker, boy. Cause baby, just make sure his
If his name was
ain't-
Willie, I'm gonna tell
See,
you
that
right
was my
now,
daddy's
she
name,
would have
Willie.
told
Yeah,
you. She
yeah,
would have
yeah.
told
Yeah,
you.
if it was Willie, you would, hey, Willie, hey,
Right.
looked up. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know, life is something else, and it's how you make it. Absolutely on spot, Shanny JackMe.
Right.
That's right. Quite like man, no, it ain't no nothing bad.
Right.
You know.
See, in Chicago, it wasn't like that. It wasn't. The
See,
women
because
wasn't.
we
The
from
women
South,
wasn't
see,
helping like
see,
that.
one thing about
They
the
wasn't
South
helping like
from
that.
the North. See, the difference from the South and the North, the South women took care of their men.
Right.
The women in the North, they men took care of them.
Right.
And ain't nothing wrong with that. So when a woman from the South met a nigga from the north and he took care of her, oh, she was very proud.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
that's how we would roll. That's how we was taught.
The women in the South, we kind of have handicapped some men because we took care of them. We like even in the project, you know, they came stayed with us. They couldn't live here, they came here. You know what I'm saying? So it was and that's why a lot of people say, and you know you ain't from the South.
Right.
If you say I ain't taking care of no nigga.
Right.
Why not? It ain't much.
You done did it. Because we had projects, the rent wasn't but $2 or $3. So this all you gotta do is keep this apartment.
Right.
So we don't always have somewhere to stay.
Right.
She called that all the niggas.
Right. Your money.
Right. Just like how y'all
right
how she presented herself to you, you gonna always.
I got her.
That's just how it go. You gonna always have a dough. You gonna always have a plate to stay.
Right.
I
got it.
It ain't no put
on my insurance, everything.
And that's just a
I don't have the street mind because I wasn't raised that way.
But she do.
But I've always been in the corporate
But that's
world.
where the balance at.
Right.
That's where the balance at. You gotta have a balance. You gotta have a positive and a negative.
Right.
If you ain't
we
got
help
that,
each other. She teach me street stuff, and I say, hey. And I teach her, I'm like, why you gonna do that? And she be like, you right. Because she be wanting to get back at motherfucker. I be like, don't worry about that.
You know
this bitch thought she was doing something, so she thought she was fucking with a nigga that I used to fuck with. First of all, just because he peel off on me, you can't get out of him when I get out of him.
Exactly.
Because you ain't me.
Right.
But she thought she had it. And I said, you know what?
sit your ass down.
Lamb said, don't do that.
Don't embarrass her.
He said,
Don't embarrass her. Don't make that nigga stand up.
1 foot out the door, I'm holding on. Out.
Right.
He said,
Don't do it. Don't
Right.
do it. Don't do it.
That's all he said. So I was like, you know what? You right.
Lady Love said, I take care of my man so he won't have to go outside.
Right.
That's right. That's
Right.
in the bed. That's at home. That's in the business. That's in the finance. That's in everything.
She said he did the bid and everything, and she rolled.
But
Right.
why not?
Right.
If you
That's
really
what
care
I mean.
about somebody, and he ain't gotta know if she did this or did that.
Right.
She ain't gotta say that she did.
But
this
when
or
he
did
come
that.
out, it's gone.
But like you said, the books stay full. The calls you can call every night.
Right.
The visits, I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? So he'll see you missing the beat.
Right.
It don't matter, and he shouldn't even have in his mind trying to figure out
What's
you
going
doing.
on?
You understand?
Right.
You supposed to,
You supposed to
I'm
answer
here.
when the phone rings.
That's right. Right when you call, I
Right.
answer.
Right.
And collect, and they will collect.
And y'all so
back then.
motherfucking player. Y'all be like, hey, my nigga called. Hold on.
And then
And that nigga shut up.
but that's the respect. That's the respect.
Right.
Cause you lose respect when you don't give it.
Right.
So if the nigga gonna respect your game.
Right.
Because if it were you, I'd be doing it for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So don't hate on what I'm doing.
Right.
Don't be mad at what I'm doing. Cause if the shoe flip or the person flip,
Right.
it'll be for you too.
Right.
So don't get mad. You know, so it's this a real ATL game.
Right.
These folks don't have that. You know, so that's why y'all running across these dumb bitches. That they're running and they want your money and then gonna go to the next guy. See, that's some non-ATL shit.
Right.
He said, see, that little boy Larry didn't know how to deal with a woman who knew how to maintain the bag when you don't have.
Right.
He think he using her.
Right.
You know, no, you ain't doing that.
You ain't doing no more than them ladies.
Everybody get used.
Right.
It's how I'm going to let you use.
How much?
Everybody get used.
Right.
It's the level of the use.
Right.
I'm going to let you do it this way. I'm going to let you do it that way. Or you ain't going to do nothing at all.
Right.
You know, so when people talking about, oh, he used me. No, he didn't. You let him. You know what I'm saying?
They lying.
Or you accept what you put out. You know what I'm saying? I done been used before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I let it be. I knew I was being used, but I'm getting used because I know the outcome when the circle come back around.
Right.
Because it ain't gonna be about getting used then.
Right.
You know, so it's the vocabulary of those words used and manipulating and all that. They have a level to all of those things. You know, and then you can manipulate on a certain level. You can manipulate the way you really using somebody to fuck over them, or you can manipulate somebody to the point where, okay, when I'm fucked up, they gonna understand. You know, it's respecting manipulation. It's respecting being you. It's respecting everything. If you can't respect nothing, you ain't gonna understand.
I don't think people realize
You're not gonna understand
how easy it would just to tell the truth.
That's it.
Let the person that you, whatever going on,
No.
let them know so if they can choose to be with it, so that way they
When
ain't gotta
it happen,
feel,
they ain't
because
gotta
being used is just, most times it's just you doing something that I don't know about.
Right.
And if you tell me straight up, look, this is what's gonna happen, it ain't got nothing to do with you.
Right.
Then what? Then that give that person a chance not to
To
feel
deal
used
or
because
not deal.
not to deal.
Deal or no deal.
And then be like, okay, well, cool. All right, you know what's up.
Right.
I can't deal with that.
Right.
Or well, I'm still gonna do it, but I respect
If you know
it.
you ain't got no money,
Right.
you know we fucked up. You know you fucked up, and you know I know how to go get some money.
Right.
You ain't gotta know that how I went and got it.
Right.
But when I come back
With it.
with it,
Right.
you
That's
ain't
that
no
road.
questions asked.
Right.
Ain't no trying to figure out what I did. You just know it's here.
Right.
And I ain't gotta discuss it. It ain't no discussion. It ain't no what Christ like man said.
See,
She's a real nigga. Never missed his opportunity with a real moment. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's the game that we in, and a lot of people don't know how to play it.
like
a lot of
said,
people
people
lose.
saying I'm mean. I'm like, great. What else?
What else new? Yeah,
Right.
I mean, yeah. See, that's my thing. It ain't that I'm mean.
Right.
This is my defense.
Right.
I'm not finna let you fuck over me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm mean cause you think you running something?
Right.
That shit you talking, that ain't shit. You ain't talking nothing. You ain't talking
I
to
picked
no,
that game when you
Nigga,
thought about it.
As soon as you walked in, I knew you was on some bullshit. So the way I'ma handle you is gonna be how you get handled. You know what I'm saying? So Magical Burgers and DJ
What's going on, Magical
I've
Burgers?
been trying to get Magical Burgers to come to the show. I done asked him. You know what I'm saying?
He done been here.
But bitch, I done asked you to come sit on the Shanny JackMe Show, and you gonna try to play me?
Oh.
No, he don't. I ain't gonna cuss you out like I should.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, bring me a sandwich. Let's come over here and let's talk about this real street talk.
Right.
How it is out here, how we getting it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How you hustling. That's all I want to know.
Right, 'cause he be hustling.
I ain't hungry. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you ain't gotta feed me.
You're right.
You know, but this at the Shanny JackMe Show where everybody is a celebrity.
Especially if you
Anybody
real
that sit
ATL.
next to me, if you real ATL, you really a celebrity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they don't meet real celebrities.
Right.
They don't meet the real Georgia Peaches. Y'all meet fake ass apple hoes, fake ass bitches from New York, fake ass, what these other states got? We don't meet no real Georgia Peach. And then if the bitch from Grady Hospital, you ain't never met no bitch from Atlanta. She got to be from Grady. She got to come out from the 13th floor, 8th floor, 5th floor, 3rd floor. You ain't met no real Atlanta. She ain't come out of Grady Hospital. You know what I'm saying? And then if the bitch went to white man high, you better understand what time it is. So so Magical Burgers, you better check in and check out one of them. You know what I'm saying? Lady Love, they don't understand what really ATL is. See, they think it's just the studios,
right.
the music. They think it's Outkast. Outkast know what time it is. They came from the same thing. You know, Campbellton Road, East Point. You know, let's not forget, damn, what them apartments over there by, start with an M. By what the hospital on Cleveland Avenue, they be killing everybody. What the name of them apartment? God damn it, I can't think of them projects. Start with an M. Ooh, I'm so mad I can't think of them right now. But they sit right back there where the old Smuggler's Board used to be. Damn, what them projects they used to sit back there and they was in East Point.
Is that Montel Home?
Montel Home. Who just said?
Lady Line, look.
Say that, Lady Love. Bitch, you from Yes. That one old Dream Girl. They up there in Hateville. See, they forgot about Dream Girl. They ain't got nothing on Lady Love. Montel, that's like Norman Berry. Yes. That's what the old Smuggle Board used to be. Right. Yes. Montel Home. All the home. It was all you can eat when you get out of church, baby. That shit was like a cafeteria. And you you walk through that bitch, and boy, see.
That was the first Piccadilly.
That was the first Piccadilly.
Right.
Morris cafeteria.
All that rhymes and all that shit.
Right.
The Smuggler's Board. Yes. You know what I'm saying? That's where they built the Lakewood train station.
Oh, okay.
Up in there and all that over there, all that. See, that's ATL right there. Green Girl right behind the post office. Absolutely. The Chevron. That was the first club I thought I would call myself dancing in. You know, that was when I just told you my friend showed me how to dance. That's where he took me up there.
Okay.
And I went up there and looking like a robot still. You know what I'm saying? I worked that club, Nikki. I went in there. I went to the gentleman club downtown. I worked down there. I worked in Magic City, but I was a day shift hoe.
Oh, okay.
Cause see, I was insecure.
Okay.
Cause see, they liked it.
Day shift easy.
Day shift feel easy.
Yeah.
And you know, I ain't had no fat ass.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was sticks and sticks. You know what I'm saying? but my game was I couldn't beg no nigga for a dance.
Right.
I couldn't ask. That shit wasn't in me. That shit wasn't in me to be talking about, can I get a dance? And then he tell me no.
Nope.
I'm disgusted. I am very disgusted. Cause you hurt my feelings. Because I know you looking for the big booty hoe. But I knew I had the fat rabbit now. Don't get it. I had a monkey. So you know what I'm saying? After I got undressed, see, you had to get me undressed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I understand what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So my thing was, I used to be a sit down hoe.
Right.
If I sat down and I sat down, I got a client.
Oh, okay.
See, it was a difference. See, I was in that bitch getting clients, and after I realized I need to do private part.
Okay.
So after I realized this shit here
ain't what it is.
This stage shit and all that, I ain't got no stage presentation.
Right.
I ain't got none of that. I can't present myself very well on stage.
Right.
So they ain't looking for that. They looking for big booty hoe.
Right.
That when Luke was out. Miami, that shit was out then.
Right.
So I just said, you know what? I'm finna do this thing private.
Okay.
And then just how real my game was. I had a little girlfriend from the 9th grade. I was in the 10th grade. I was in the 11th grade. She probably just came to high school. Mm-hmm. And I used to bring costumes to school and shit. Because I was a different thing. I was something else.
Right.
You know, I had a lot of shit going on after school. So I had a bag with goddamn lingerie and shit in it. So I showed her my lingerie and shit. And she was like, oh, that's so cute. That's so cute, and you know, da-da-da-da. But when that hoe graduated from high school, she would call my mama's phone every day. I had done moved out and everything. She was looking for me. She was looking for me. My mama used to say, this girl named Lucia calling you. She trying to get what you call. And I was like, what? And so one day, she called, and I happened to be over there. Oh, it was over with. She came and pulled up on me. I had just got out of a bad relationship. And it was over. She had a cousin that just had moved here from probably Chicago or from somewhere, California, and we took that shit on the road.
Oh, okay.
Oh, baby, when I tell you, I used to work at the Exxon on the corner of University and Pryor Road, and the gas station owner there was a Q-Dog.
Okay.
Oh man, please, that nigga kept up working. Because Q's used to be graduate all the time. All the time.
So they always have parties.
Man, every Friday, my phone be off the hook. Niggas call, they wanted to party. Man, I say, oh, this private shit better. So you get to be really, the guys get to really have a good time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I had 4 hoes. Listen, I wasn't pimping them.
Right.
But we got money.
Money together.
I made sure they got money. I made sure we were taken care of. I made sure when we got in the car, I drove. We was somewhere everywhere, and they'll tell you right to that day. I showed them the game. It was such a different level.
Right.
You know, and it was just a different level and all that. Peaches and magic and brown sugar. You know, man. This really matters. So for all those that think they from here, or y'all think these hoes from here, they not. Hey, that Keisha, my best friend.
I always tell you
That's
that.
my
I always
best
tell y'all
friend.
that y'all different. Y'all
Yeah,
are
we
different.
really different. We
Y'all
really
really
different.
different.
Be able to tell who's from Atlanta.
If they, as soon as you start talking, niggas know you ain't.
Right.
You
Well,
forget.
you know, the whole attitude, though, to be honest with you, from somebody from Chicago, the whole attitude is different. It's like y'all really don't give a fuck, but y'all do.
No, we care a lot.
Like y'all, but
care
the
a lot.
outer appearance is like, I don't give a fuck about nobody. Like, but me.
Tino, now I do know that shit to myself. You sure you don't know Tino? God bless his soul. I know.
Whoa.
Tino. Damn, that name's Tino.
What was Tino's last name?
Well, what's Tino's last name? Leyline Love, if you know it. But she's saying he passed away.
Yeah, but and that's true.
Mm-hmm.
If it's the Tino that
I was finna say,
no, it's just a lot of niggas.
Right.
There was a lot of niggas that was on in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I grew up like when we
Club
got down in the
Nickies.
South. Club Nickies.
No.
It's just you I probably knew a nigga and we didn't even know a nigga name. You know? And you had to see a nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was all that. It was
Right.
all that, you know.
Friend ain't never had no one night stand.
nah.
He don't understand how that shit happened.
No.
Oh.
But I was, like I said, I was married young,
But you
so
had a
I
married life, and
experienced.
that's different.
I was
you know,
experienced.
that's
I was in college already. I was
right.
when I
you
got
was
married.
a good guy.
Yeah,
Just
when I was
say that.
married, yeah.
You just had a good guy life.
Right.
You know, and you didn't get.
wrong with that though.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
He ran the club for
That's
Michael
what
Child.
But okay, see that was Club Nicky. Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
And that when they opened up the body tap.
Oh, okay.
Down there on the other end. That when Club Nicky 1 and 2.
Okay.
Right.
God damn, they had 1
They
and 2.
right up and down the street from
Yeah,
each
and then they
Why though?
then
That don't
body
make
tap
sense.
took
other.
over.
It
It
did.
made plenty sense because that was the whole stroll.
Oh, okay.
That's where the money was at.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Metropolitan. It don't know why they got that name to. But they changed that name when the Olympics came.
They
you know,
did.
because
They
had
did.
a bad image. You know,
They
Stewart
did.
Avenue, that's where the hole was at. You know.
But it's still called school.
Yeah,
I
listen,
can't say
I
Metropolitan,
I
say
say Metropolitan, but it's really Stewart Avenue. You
Y'all
know?
can't say Bankhead. Y'all can't say
Can't say Joseph
Veterans
Bar.
Memorial.
You
Yeah.
can't say none of that.
It's still Bankhead.
It's still
We
Bankhead
used to
Simpson
say,
Road.
why you
Still
still call it Georgia Baptist? They say it's Atlanta Medical.
No, it was Georgia Baptist. I'm sorry.
But I get it though because
sorry.
you know they changed the name of Sears Tower in Chicago. We still call it Sears Tower. It's the Sears Tower.
What you say?
That's what it is.
Right.
Niggas too used to be the. What is she saying?
VNS. VNS.
I don't know. Elaborate.
Club Nickies used to be the VNS, but what's VNS? Line Lay Love. Tell us about that part.
Right. Put me on.
Right.
Hey, put me on. VNS.
Yeah, what's the VNS?
I couldn't go
Club
to-
Nicky was a two level.
I could go to no booty club for nothing. I felt like I was.
Giving a nigga my money.
There you go, Christ like mine.
See,
I'm
on
with you.
Marietta Street.
I'm
Right,
with
right.
you.
Right.
I can't do it either.
You can't.
No, because when I walk in the club and they start talking to me
See,
and all
they
that.
asking for a damn
No,
shit.
well, no, just acting like they like me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It was a fake.
It was a fake, and they just
he
turned
said
me
he
instantly
like
off.
It's a turn
Instantly,
off.
it turns me off
Okay.
because I already know what's
What's
going
the
on.
business? Because you're not really.
Right.
You're not.
Right.
You don't really like.
Right. She
You
took me
just
one
want
time.
my money.
You want my money.
You just,
She took me one time to the club
VNS Lounge. Okay, gotcha.
for lunch one day, and we went to the strip club. She was like, "We're gonna go and get the wings," and the girls was coming. I said, "Hey, look, I just come here to eat my wings.
Really?
I don't need
You
no
don't want no
dance. I
dance?
don't need nothing."
You don't want none of that.
I'm just in here for a quick
'cause
minute.
That's when women started going
Right.
to the clubs. Too.
Right.
So we realized, hey, the money in this damn strip club.
Okay.
Right.
Ain't no need of me letting these niggas just run up in here. Shit, I need to run up in there. He said, now I gambled in all of them, but he was in the back.
Right, okay.
It is just a different nigga. Some
Right.
niggas ain't with all that wanting girls
Right.
to dance and all that, you know, because it was that begging. You
Right.
know, that's why I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it down the street from the old comedy club. Exactly. I know exactly
And
what
then
she's talking
niggas
about.
seem to treat you a little different when they think that you're begging for it.
Yeah, see, I ain't, you know, you gotta keep walking by. You want to dance? That shit seemed thirsty as hell. I didn't do that, so
Right.
I just got one guy, and I would be there.
Uh-huh.
You know, and the whole problem, like she said, sitting there wasting time. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I'm gonna get some money.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Understand this right here. This conversation wasn't ruling this nation. You sitting up here just getting some little.
And he gonna be back.
And he gonna be back. And I got a date. We
And he
going
gonna
there.
ask for me.
And I remember when I went to the gym. It was the Players Club. It was right during the It was a club in Atlanta called the Players Club right when the Olympics opened up. And I remember these two white guys. I sat down and I conversated. This white guy, his name, I don't even want to put him out there. But he lived down in Miami, Coconut Grove. He's a big-time attorney down there. He's a Jew. His last name was Cohen. And he flew me down to Miami. You know, and what was so weird is that he slept in one room, I slept in another room, and it was cool. Like, it was so cool. It was all right. You know, and we had a good time, but he got mad because my cousin lived down in Miami, and I wanted to go to the club.
All right.
Nigga, I'm finna see my cousin come down here. You know, and child, he hurried up and took my punk ass to the airport. And then he hurried up and got me away from his ass.
Leilani said, now y'all know too much.
No, we
don't know enough.
It's perfect, loud and clear. That's all I can say. It's loud and clear, and it's all to the good. Y'all, this is good. I'm tired right now.
Free flow Sunday.
Hey,
look, I didn't even get to talk this time.
I know.
See, I don't know nothing about Atlanta, so I couldn't interject.
Couldn't interject at all. They make you speech.
Right, it make you speech, and you can't talk about something you don't know nothing about.
You can't talk about nothing you don't know nothing about. And I didn't know I was gonna talk about it.
Hey, it's all good.
You know, but I appreciate it.
I got to get you into the rhythm of stop saying I don't have nothing to talk about. You always got
I
something
always
to talk
got
about.
something to talk about, believe it or not. I probably do, but it's just when you first start, I'm always nervous still. No matter how many times I do a show.
That's why she said I'm not ready.
I'm always nervous. That's why I have to say I'm not ready yet.
Yeah.
You know, and I have to get it going. You know, so everybody that probably look at me, they probably be like, and they swear I'm the professional. No, I'm fucking scared. I'm nervous every time. But they say if you're not nervous every time, it's something not right about you.
Right.
You should always be passionate about what you do.
Right.
Nervousness shows passion because you don't want to not do it the right way.
Right.
You know, so that's why I'm always nervous at the beginning of my show. So this was good. ATL in the building. So look, if you ever want to come to the Shanny JackMe Show, you always can reach out to Misfits Radio, and you can just let them know. You can reach out to me, Shanny JackMe Show, but I'm rare. I'm gonna get back on the y'all. But if you reach out, I see it. You know what I'm saying? I always in my inbox. You know, you can always check me out because I love personal relationship conversations.
Right. We gonna get off that rare stuff though. We gonna get you off that rare.
Right.
You're gonna be more often. Just gotta get in the groove.
I gotta get my. First of all, I don't know how to edit my shows. You know, all those little shits I gotta figure out and learn how to do. I gotta teach myself how to edit my own show. You know, because I know I be having good little pointers, but it seems like it takes forever to get to that part. You know, and I'm like, man, fuck this. So I log off, and I'm like, fuck this edit.
But you got to though.
I don't know how to do it.
I'm gonna tell you what to use.
I did the caption shit and it didn't do it. AI didn't kick in at all.
You gotta wait. You gotta wait a minute.
I couldn't see that wait part.
You gotta wait. What happens is you put the thing in there.
We'll talk about it off there.
All right.
Shanny JackMe Show, Sunday Fun Day, Free Flow Sunday, y'all. This shit is always a good time. And again, I still like interviews. I really, really love to interview. But if I had to do it by myself, y'all see how it go. It goes just like this. The Shanny JackMe Show, and we out of this bitch. I appreciate you.
Time to hit that club, y'all.
It's always good to have a real motherfucker.
About to come in the club with IMG. My brothers finna take y'all bitches. Yeah. Oh, come on. Bella, with the screen when I enter. About shit, BBG representer. I need a section and some ones. And a crew of boss niggas, no thugs. No. We ain't worried about nothing. Fuck nigga, we ain't worried about nothing. We don't need no security. IMG in the motherfucking building. I'm a female shot caller, top listed author. People say I'm cute and bossy. Worry about the money, never worry about a bitch. Gold brace, soft lip, thick ass and hips. One shot.